call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans are...
BoxingVoice.com. We are here with the winner of the main event tonight, Joel Diaz Jr. Joel, tell us what happened with your opponent. Looked like he quit on you. Tell us about your performance tonight.
It was good, man. As you guys could see, as everybody could see, I was putting pressure to him. Coming the second round, the last of the second round, I was just putting pressure on him, and he couldn't handle my punches. I guess I was touching him like Coach Abel was saying, just touching him until I started landing all these punches, and he couldn't take it, man. He didn't come out the third round, so it's pretty good.
Tell us the frustrations of fighting the southpaw, because it looked like in the first round he was landing the right, but obviously you adjusted. But just tell us the experience in there, getting in there, with a southpaw.
It was my first time fighting a southpaw, actually, in my professional career. The first round I was a little, off balance and shit like that. Oh, excuse my mother, stuff like that. And the second round, that's where I started to plant my feet a little bit, move to my left, and we took him out. It was like I said, it was the first time fighting a southpaw, so hopefully we got the hang of it. Wish we could have went a little bit more rounds, but 2 rounds was cool. So there it is.
I spoke to your trainer, and I mentioned that he was shouting out directions. Do you hear that? Because there was an instance in that fight where he was like split the guard, and I saw you land a nice uppercut when his high guard was up there.
Yeah, at times, man. At times I could hear him. At times I just buzz out and I'm just in the zone. But that time I heard him. And I went for it. I went in for the kill what he asked for, and as you guys can see, it landed. So I mean, there's times where I hear him, and there's times where I just zone out and then I'm in my zone. So good thing I heard him and I heard him.
What can you gain out of experience of a 2-round fight, especially coming away on the East Coast? You're West Coast fighters. Yeah. So tell us about what you learned about yourself today.
Actually, not too much because it was 2 rounds, but what I learned during training camp, 7 weeks of training camp with the southpaw, with working for a southpaw, learn how to plant my feet, learn how to move to my left, not to my right, and didn't really learn too much today. But hopefully in the future we just run into a southpaw that will give us a little bit more advantage, or let's see what happens,
Now, this was going to be your first 10 round, obviously, and go 10 rounds. What would be the next step for you? Keeping it a 10 rounders, moving up contender status, maybe going 12? What do you see in your near future?
It's barely my beginning, man. This was my 11th fight. I plan on staying 10 rounds for a little bit, getting a mid-title shot at 10 rounds, and then we'll just take it from there. Whatever my manager and my promotion, Boxing 360, got for me. So whatever they got lined up for me, I'm up for it. I'm always on the grind, man. So whatever they have for me, I'm up for it.
130 seems to be a star of the division, looking for a superstar, and some folks say your name is right up there to be the next guy to grab a title in the near future. I mean, how far do you see yourself from being that contender and being that guy at 130?
Real close, man. As you guys can see, I'm stopping. I'm stopping TKOs, KOs, these veterans that have been in there with champions. So I think I'm pretty close for a title shot, and I'm more than ready. I'm always at the gym, so let's do it, man. Whatever comes my way, I'm always gonna be ready. So whatever it is,
And I know you're probably not a guy that calls out names, but is there anyone in particular that you want to focus on maybe in the near future or a year from now when the title shot comes up?
Not anybody, to tell you the truth. Anybody that wants to step up against a young cat like me. I'm young. I got power. I'm like people say. I haven't developed yet. So we're just waiting for that development, for that mastery. Then it's a wrap, man. So whoever steps up, I'm more than ready. Been putting in 11 years into this game, man, and we ain't gonna put it down the drain, So whatever comes.
Now, obviously tonight was a short fight. Any consensus or any idea of when you want to come back in the ring and take on another 10-round fight?
Didn't get hurt. Didn't get hurt at all, actually. Just a little buzz in my left thigh. So we hope take a week, 2 off training. Enjoy my son, haven't seen him in 7 weeks, so I'm gonna go enjoy him, and after that we're gonna go back to the drawing boards and see what we got left, So we'll be back at short notice, man. we'll be back.
Well, we can't wait. Well, there you have boxing fan Joel Diaz Jr. going home vacation, checking out his son. We'll see you hopefully on the TV shortly.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. You're not shit. I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass. You won't do shit.
When you hit the pedal, ain't gonna be no gas in the car at the end of this. All right? You'll combinate.